Non-Chad friendly edition. Quote, when the local females find out you protect them from insults on the internet, officially Chad now. Later loses. Being an incel is kinda comfy. I can ruin a woman's day by just existing. Oh no, he thinks he's actually hurting anyone's feelings. Where do you think we are? Those people are kinda disturbing for anyone. What should I bring on a first date? I was thinking chocolates and flowers, but what else? I was thinking something like a bracelet or teddy bear, but what else? I've never had a date before, so I wouldn't know. Some girls might find the whole chocolates and flowers deal to be cliché and laughable. Some may not want a gift on the first date. It really depends on who you're going to see. Try and gauge her interests and think about what she specifically would like. Why would I need condoms on a first date? Quote, why condoms? Because in our degenerate society, sex on the first date has become a normal custom. Yeah, but I wouldn't have sex on the first date. It seems like a really bad start to a relationship. Plus, expecting a woman you just met to put out is kind of messed up. Quote, need condoms. I don't get it. Quote, why would I need condoms on a first date? Chad always smashes on the first date. Well, I'm not Chad, nor do I want to be. Only yourself, unless you're both from a very traditional community or you've already been friends for a long time. Gifts on a first date are quite outdated now, I believe. If you really insist on doing it, don't bring more than one cheap gift, the chocolates or the flowers. Why would I need condoms on a first date? What does Chad bring on the first date? He brings condoms and a parking ticket for her to pay on his behalf. This F** romantic chocolate and teddy bear S** will make her drier than the Sahara. Why would I need condoms on a first date? I just want to stay in bed all day drowsily hugging a girl with nice hair who's wearing nothing more than an oversized hoodie and thigh-highs. Girls, what do you want out of a relationship? Quote, lying in bed with a hoodie. Do you know how sweaty and gross that would get? Quote, do you know how sweaty and gross that would get? Yes, and I don't care. Girls in hoodies are peak comfy. Also never said we had to be under the covers. Suppose we could just sit on the couch instead. Degenerate P** worshipping coomazing me. Quote, P** worshipping coomers. Cute girls are the only thing that make life worth living. Quote, implying cute girl sweat is a bad thing. Degenerate P** worshipping coomazing me. Quote, she doesn't know that most guys would also suck the period blood from the tampon of a hot girl. Degenerate P** worshipping coomazing me. As long as your Chad, girls will do anything for you or with you. Chill. Facing life together as a team. Keeping each other company. Having fun together. And someone who understands me and loves me as a person. And physical affection and sex. Being lazy once in a while can be nice, and cuddling in bed all day is cute, but I definitely want someone who knows what he wants, and his wants are compatible with mine, and has motivation to do things. Filter this D***. Quote, facing life together as a team. Keeping each other company. Having fun together. And someone who understands me and loves me as a person. Yeah, I want that as well. I also want to be supportive and caring as possible. I also like the idea of having a girl who's a bit goofy and I can do fun stuff with. Sex is alright, I get, but I would like to wait as long as possible. Friendly reminder to filter the word Chad so 8/10 anon's drool doesn't get all over you. Filter this D***. Say something wholesome please, this is depressing me. 90% of rapes committed against women are by people they already know. The big bad incel in the alleyway waiting to club them upside the head is AF**ing fabrication. Far more likely to get raped by their Chad you're dating. Rape isn't wholesome, it's the opposite actually. It's wholesome because women literally select their rapists. The men they demonize are the least likely to ever commit sexual called. But the men they find worthy of attention are the ones that rape them. Stop. I just want a girl to say something cute. If you're a good person, you'll find love. Bad people find love too, but all good people eventually find love. That's nice, thank you. What if I'm a neutral person? The blue pill is dripping from this comment. What if I drug someone, dress them up in a trad white gown, take them to a romantic forest, then make love to their immobile beautiful body and then shoot sweet mice in their mouth? Stop. I just want a girl to say something cute. I think all this alpha beta stuff is just a meme. I think some people are just really shallow, especially nowadays, which is why it's hard for a lot of people to get dates. The anon above is complaining about women having ridiculously high standards and only going for chat, but there are tons of guys with unrealistic expectations as well. Once people hit the 30s, but usually earlier, they start to have more reasonable expectations. Quote, not wanting an obese cow with debt and 5 fatherless kids is considered unrealistic. This is the world we live in. Have you looked in the mirror? You're far from a prize, you nutcase. 20% of men get 80% of women, which leaves the last 80% of men to fight over the last 20% of women. The sexual revolution and its ramifications have been a disaster for humanity. Stop. I just want a girl to say something cute. Oh, here's a story from my college days. Quote, staying in nice apartment building with 3 guy roommates and 1 Stacy roommate. At this point I didn't hate all women. Stacy has to go to a music festival or something, but her clothes are in the laundry room. She asks me to put them in the dryer, and if she's not home by the time they're done drying, she asks me to bring them upstairs. No problem, I even pay for the drying because I'm nice. Stacy texts me and says she's gonna be late and asks if I can just put her laundry in her room. Sure, no problem. Go back downstairs and start collecting the laundry. Some other random woman is in there and keeps looking at me. She leaves with her laundry. As I'm waiting for the elevator, 2 police officers show up and tell me to drop the basket. Says they got a call I was being a creep and stealing a girl's laundry. Explained to them that it's my roommates and she asked me to BTW. One of the cops was a woman. Go to grab my phone in my pocket to show them. Immediately get tackled and cuffed. Spend night in jail. Stacy roommate comes the next day and she explains situation to them. Judge still wanted to put me on sex offender registry. $7,000 in lawyer fees to get incident scrubbed from my record. Never did anything nice for anyone after that day, least of all for women. They *ing hate men like me and I have to be actively hostile to defend myself. Cool story, bro. Cope. How does that not mean you're bitter about women? Do we define bitter differently? You're no different than a woman who says all men are rapists and thugs because she's only been around rapists and thugs and generally doesn't acknowledge the men who are not. It's an understandable survival strategy, evolutionarily. Humans are all about trying to find patterns and make hypotheses based on that pattern that will prevent pain or gain pleasure. You've made this connection and made a hypothesis, and this is what you are doing now in an attempt to protect yourself from the perceived threat. Girls, do you like being spanked? If so, what's your preferred position for it? Women, stupid question, but here I go. Can you control how loud you are while having sex? E.I. being fingered, eaten out, or from PIV? I ask because I have lived in several apartment complexes and every now and then I would hear my female neighbors moaning in pleasure and they were really loud. Just last night some were going at it and as far as I can tell they didn't try to be discreet about it, especially because it was 2 in the morning. So I think they either were doing it on purpose or they can't control how loud they are. What's your take on it? Why would you want to control how loud you are? Because people are trying to sleep, you silly sausage. I lived in a shared apartment at some point with a couple in the room next door. They would have sex and she would be really loud. Don't you care if other people heard you while you are being d***ed down and know what kind of stuff you moan while getting pleasured? I can, yes. A lot of people just don't think about doing it when they're busy. I surely do appreciate the fact that my boyfriend lives in a house and not a flat. It can't be that hard to just keep quiet. Quote, a girl starts singing or humming near me. Guys, is it harder not to come when you're doing it faster or slow? I see asterisk if I smell a girl's perfume. What do you think? Depends on what you're doing. If you're squeezing, consciously or otherwise, slow can be much more intense than fast. For me, faster. Slow is way more intense for me and I can control my penis more easily, so I see asterisk faster. In my case, both just penetration would put me on the edge sadly. Faster, how is that even a question? Do you like it when a guy tells you about his hobbies and tries to get you into them, or would you rather him just not bother you with them? Girls, quote, what's your favorite dinosaur? Do you like building pillow forts? Do you prefer swahandas or katanas? What's your favorite color? Why do you smell so nice? Burger King or McDonald's? Quote, what's your favorite dinosaur? Pterodactyls. Actually, when I was dinosaur obsessed, my dad knew an archaeologist who found one, so I went to the site and then I went to see the fossil when it was restored. It's still the coolest experience I've ever had. And he also gifted me a tiny fossil. Do you like building pillow forts? Big fan. What's your favorite color? White. If you mean color, probably red. Why do you smell so nice? I wash myself often and pay attention to the smell of the products I use. Burger King or McDonald's? BK in Europe, McDonald's in the US. Quote, pterodactyls, highly based though I'm a triceratops man myself. Raptors are cool as well. That's pretty cool getting to go to a site like that. Red. Same. Yeah, I find BK a lot better in Europe, while McDonald's is a little better in the States, but roughly the same. I'd never go to BK in the States, but in Europe if I go eat fast food, that's probably what I get. Quote, BK in Europe, McDonald's in the US. There much of a difference? I've never been to the US. Yeah, I find BK a lot better in Europe, while McDonald's is a little better in the States, but roughly the same. I'd never go to BK in the States, but in Europe if I go eat fast food, that's probably what I get. Quote, what's your favorite dinosaur? Chadosaurus rex. Do you like building pillow forts? As long as it's with Chad. Do you prefer swahandas or katanas? I prefer Chad. What's your favorite color? Chad's eyes. Why do you smell so nice? Chad C asterisk. Burger King or McDonald's? I only eat Chad C asterisk carrot_carrot. Go away you. He isn't wrong. Females don't have any real interests beyond making themselves physically desirable to the point where they can acquire the biggest, strongest Chad to be the BF and then they adopt his interests in order to keep him. They're all sheep with a hive mind. Yeah, but sex, when are going to have it? You've never met a woman. My ex did that though by pretending to like football. It pissed me off more rather than liking it because it was very fake and obvious that she didn't actually care about it before me. Don't date normies. Which girls aren't normies these days? The ones with dyed hair, tattoos and piercings. They were probably abused when they were little and are just crazy basket cases, so no thanks. IDK, all the cute lonely shut-it weebs and dorks. How do I find them? And are they virgins? Quote, how do I find them online? Best bet, anime cons, LGS, weeb stores. Are they virgins a good amount? Most girls I know who are into weeb stuff are huge sluts and attention W***s to be honest, unless they're very ugly. Then I know some weeb ugly girls who are virgins. What wrong with ugly girls? Quote, what wrong with ugly girls? Nothing. They're just ugly. Then get a ugly girl. They tend to be quite nice. I'm not a normie. Oh, you are female. No, I'm a man. Why did you call me a normie then and ignored my other questions? My life experiences have been similar to every other lonely guy here with the exception of dating a fatty for a few months, but I didn't even get to her. Quote, and I don't watch children's cartoons, likes football, those are pretty normy things. I would say just go find some Discord groups. Online, how exactly? Tinder, games. Usually the gamer girls already have plenty of orbiters. And I don't watch children's cartoons, so not a weeb. What wrong with ugly girls? Do you understand that it's normal to get interested in your partner's hobbies over time? My boyfriend picked up some of my hobbies, I picked up some of his. It's how relationships normally are. They shape you a bit. And neither have males, unless you count collecting kids' toys from kids' comic franchises as great human undertaking, KEK. Quote, what's your favorite dinosaur? I don't think about dinosaurs. Do you like building pillow forts? No. You prefer swahandas or katanas in terms of technical skills for crafting them. What's your favorite color? Orange right now. Why do you smell so nice? Nice soap and lotion. Burger King or McDonald's? Neither. Quote, I don't think about dinosaurs. Why not? Dinosaurs are cool. Orange is nice, but I still like red more. I just got into other things. I never took the time to get into dinosaurs like I did with other stuff. What is the best dinosaurs? I like all colors, but orange is nice and happy. Red is good too. I like bright red and maroon. Quote, what is the best dinosaurs? Triceratops. It has cool ********** horns. That's a pretty one. I thought you were gonna pull out some random dinosaur. I had a coworker who was into dinosaurs and she knew about ones I never heard of. What do women think of a guy who honestly shares his emotions and is willing to open up?